Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is up? What is up?
Well, it sounds like you just got through beating Galactus in Fortnite. Oh, wait, that's not what you're supposed to do. Did you hear about that, Mark?
Yeah, that was like the end game kind of thing into the new update, I guess. Um,
So when we playing Fortnite, homie,
I never
I
play
want to kill Galactus.
for. I've tried my best to get. So my nephew hit me up, I think, a couple weeks ago to play Fortnite with him. He was like, "Oh, come on, Theo, just play. And I'll teach you how to play and shit like that."
Okay.
I gave it a good like 3 hour try. Like I played, I tried, I killed people, I got like that. I just couldn't get into it. Like I just didn't. Well, I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, this game is like very. It's a nuisance a little bit. But yeah, he was showing me like the Super Marvel Surreal stuff because he unlocked like all the suits and everything like that, or he paid it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
I
here or
figured.
there.
I know you
If
have to buy a pass. You can earn something
yeah,
called the Battle Pass, I believe, but there's also you can like seasons.
yeah.
So you
So
can buy a season of Fortnite, I think.
yeah, but there's parts that you have to grind for. You have to play to get some parts and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
technically the free way
Yeah,
if you want to do it without paying money for everything.
yeah. So I'm not gonna say he did or did not pay for all his stuff because I'm not sure if he did. And then my
Hmm.
sister ain't gonna say shit, and I didn't say nothing. Uh, but
I
I
got a
know he had a
reason.
lot of the Marvel
I got a
stuff.
reason. I
Yeah,
got a reason for you to change your mind and start playing
I saw Mandalorian.
Mandalorian and Baby Yoda,
Yeah, that
and
still
they're
ain't
getting a
gonna sell me.
storyline.
That
They're
still
getting a
ain't.
storyline, and they're adding bounties to the game.
I still not interested in
Come on,
Fortnite.
Murray. Come on, Murray. You could you look. If we both play, you could be the Mandalorian. I'll be Baby Yoda. I
Okay,
mean, excuse
that
me.
actually
What's his
sounds
name? Grogu. Grogu.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah. All right. I'll stay Baby Yoda. All right.
His name will be Baby Yoda. I'll stop trying to make it a thing.
Listen. They tried to do it, not
Yeah.
me. I didn't name it.
Oh man. If you have
You saw
not,
your boy Kratos. He just got put in.
oh, he got
New
nerfed.
Kratos. New Kratos too.
He got
Yeah.
nerfed.
I know why he got
Uh,
well.
uh,
I don't know what you mean, but I know he got nerfed because he doesn't have the boy. So what happened to him?
no, you see him doing the Fortnite dances. It's just
Oh
like
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
weird
yeah.
to see.
Oh, did you see Wolverine,
Yeah,
brown and tan, doing the Fortnite dance? Cause
yeah.
he's in there too,
I can see Wolverine doing that.
hanging out.
Wolverine's about 100 years old. He probably does. He probably visited discotheque
I
a
mean,
few times a year.
he knows who Dazzler is. He probably hung out with her once in a while.
I think he experienced it all.
I hope so.
Yes.
Uh, but but anyway, I just wanted to point that out there. Like they going crazy with Fortnite. They getting brands anywhere and everywhere. I get it. Disney owns everybody.
Yeah.
So I mean, on one hand, I don't play it, so I don't really have to care. But on the other hand, I do think it is one of the smartest things in the world. And I'll tell you why. Because if anybody has access to Disney's like catalog of characters and they get approval,
Yeah.
you should want to do something like Fortnite.
Yeah.
I don't mean the game type. But what I'm saying is if Disney comes to you and says you're popular and we want to work with you, here's our vault. Take who you need. You damn right I'm taking all the coolest characters. I'm
Damn
just
right.
saying.
I'm gonna take.
So this is just like this should be the blueprint for like certain other companies who get the opportunity to
Yeah.
work with people like Disney. Don't be picking obscure weird ass characters, man. Pick cool characters.
Oh, I'm picking all the money makers. I'm gonna pick Frozen. I'm gonna pick.
So
I'm gonna
oh,
pick Darth Vader. I'm gonna pick Mandalorian.
pick what's his name? Pick the Rock. Did they wait? Is that a Disney movie or is that somebody else, some other company?
Maui. I'll put Maui in it.
Yeah, all right, you going in there?
Stitch from Lilo and
Hell yeah,
Stitch.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
put.
mean, that's before we even get to the classics. We're
Yeah,
not even talking about Little Mermaid, Beast and Beauty, and Gaston. Come
yeah.
on. If I could, yo, if they put Gaston in Fortnite, I might play it.
He better eat like a 10 dozen wigs to get power ups.
Yes. And he just stands there posing and singing.
Like
Yeah.
farts.
Gaston don't
reek.
well,
His
yes, he
farts
does. Manly
reek.
farts.
Them
Manly
10
farts.
dozen eggs are gonna come back in revengeance.
Ooh-wee. The lore, yeah.
But yeah, I can't get it. I tried. I cannot get into it. I've tried. I tried. And I played with both my nephews. I had a good time with them. But I will play it to play with them. But like to me, to get on it by myself, and no, I am not going to get on it.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
It's just that it's not the story, whatever story elements in there, because that would be what will get me to play it. It's not my type of story, and it's not the type of strength of story. It's just some other weird shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get it. I mean, but again, I could if they say they got like Jeff Johns and other fucking artists. Who else is like? If they did a section of Fortnite that was drawn by Alex Ross and they paid him, because I saw an article about Marvel not paying him. That's messed up. I mean, DC not paying him.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
DC.
They didn't pay him for Kingdom Come.
DC's,
You heard?
Yeah, DC's having.
He got shafted on Kingdom Come. That's
Damn.
crazy.
That's one of their most popular storylines too.
Yeah. And he said like they take things from the book and they'll put it in the movie and they'll let me know and they'll cut me a check, but they don't give like you would think okay I made this so I have the rights for life. That them deals went out the window. That's crazy.
Like when Marvel did it with SpiderMan, they asked him for new pieces. They didn't ask.
Wow.
Yeah. And they paid him. Just saying, DC.
Give him that money.
Marvel just for the opening but then again also Alex Ross I think did a lot of the screen boards.
Oh really?
Yeah.
For which one?
Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he also did the beginning, the opening.
The opening for Spider-Man what?
Yeah.
Which one?
The opening of Spider-Man, first and second.
He drew it?
A lot of the artwork that was in the beginning trailer, yeah, that was his art.
Oh wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Nice.
That was all Alex Ross, yep. And they hired him. They was going to use old pictures, but no, they asked him to do new ones with the people that are in the movie, and they will pay you.
That dollar. Anyway, DC about stop being so cheap.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, if Fortnite wanted to go and put some crazy stuff like that in there, I'm be like, all right, I might look in there and see what's up. What's happening.
I'm glad it's getting the popularity it does. I'm gonna give it the respect that it deserves because a lot of people love playing it. I am not one of them. I tried, but I can't get into it.
It's just the substance isn't there for me.
Something
the
I've
type
been
of
playing,
things you do
is Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Did you finish it yet?
No, I'm still playing and doing side missions and just building. I'm right now. I'm at the point that I have to grind to get to a certain hot level in order to progress this story because they fuck you up if you don't.
Well, how long? Didn't you have to grind last time we talked about it? Is that what the end game turns into?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds kind of bad.
It is, but you know what? It's not that bad of a grind because once you find out what you need to do things, it's not that bad. Like I'll do the hero missions one day. I'll do, I'll just wander around and look for the special people to fight. The other day, I'll do the Mario Kart. Like today, I was doing the Mario Kart stuff. I was looking for bugs and shit for the hero jobs and things like that. There's so much shit in that game that you have to do. So no matter what you're gonna grind, I unlocked the 5th character, which he's pretty interesting. He has like guns and shit. He's interesting. So I'm digging the game. I'm digging where it's going. I see where the next chapter is going because it kind of gave me a hint that Kiru might show up soon, so I'm excited and seeing where it goes because they're kind of talking about the dragon of the dragon, and I'm like, I know who that dragon is. Hopefully it's him. If not, it'll be someone else. But They kind of talk about Majima and his family a bit in the story and stuff like that.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things cool. I like Ichiban as a character. I like him as a main protagonist. He's a fun character. He's very fun loving. Even in Japanese, he's a very funny character. So I'm actually like digging him in both languages. Because if I know I'm gonna do karaoke and stuff, I do in Japanese, but everything else I'll do in English.
All right. Cool.
Japanese, the English karaoke is fucking terrible.
It is. Wow.
It is pretty terrible. It's
I didn't even
bad.
think about that. But
It's really bad. It's really
as
bad.
in, like, it's not. You just don't want to hear it, or
So
it's funny to hear them sing bad.
so hearing them sing karaoke in Japanese sounds like them actually trying to sing
Oh, they
the song
try.
in China. In America, karaoke in the American language is pretty much them trying to sing the song, but it's really bad.
Wow, that's interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't think they would
it's
do it
like
like that.
it's just bad. They're like monotone. Like I don't fucking know. Like I just can't. But I've been digging the game. I'm digging the story where it's going. I'm digging the new island and stuff like that. Um, there's a lot of stuff to do. There's just so much shit to do, and I just keep grinding. I keep grinding. It's fun. I dig it.
Dig it, beat that game already.
Yeah.
Gotta beat that game so we get.
I gotta get
This
Cyberpunk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the 10th of this week is Cyberpunk Day. So
Yeah. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this game for a good 5 years.
I mean, everybody's been waiting
Yeah,
for it since
but
they heard it. I didn't even know what it was back in the day.
I think I
Just
had
heard it.
mine's pre-order since 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the game pre-order since 2018.
You know if that's when they first opened them up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had mine's pre-order since then. I'm excited to see where this game is gonna go and what this game is gonna be about. Um, I'm excited. I'm just excited. Like it's one of the games I most anticipated. I just really hope it's not disappointing.
I hope it lives up to the hype
Me too.
because you just reminded me that when this game first started being talked about was like when Giant Bomb first. I was still sub to them on premium on their original website, and I remember seeing just the people like, oh yeah, CD Projekt Red is making a game called Cyberpunk, and just people like, what?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a science fiction game, huh? They're not doing another Witcher game immediately because again, that was when The Witcher 2 first got really big. Not just came out, but got really big. So this was a while ago. This was maybe like when did Witcher come out?
Witcher came
Two.
out maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago,
So it was after Witcher 2
9 years ago.
had come out. It was after Witcher 2 had come out, and like the hype was just about dying down. Because I think this is the funny thing about that is I believe that the hype for Cyberpunk was starting to rile up before the hype for The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
So they had put something out there a long ass time ago, and it was just like, what the hell? So my only exposure to them was The Witcher in the recent times. I know about now. You hit me to the fact that they made Crysis, so
Yeah.
that I know of, but for a different reason entirely. So it's just I've seen the hype train build.
Yeah.
I saw it when there was no wheels. I saw when it was just a car, the caboose with nothing in it. There was no seats inside. It was just, all right, we're gonna take this and hollow it out, and we're gonna put all the hype in here. And then I saw them put the wheels on, put the conductor car on. Now there's a lady that walks up and down and asks you if you want a mint. Like the hype train is in full force, and it's about to come to a stop on Thursday, dude. It's mad people hyped up for this game.
Yeah.
I hope it's amazing because it was delayed twice. So also they think they said they had to delay the DLC for it, which I didn't even remember there was going to be DLC. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's
That
gonna
it's
be a
actually gonna
long
be-
game. Like again with Witcher, I remember when Witcher 3 came out, their DLC didn't come out until like 3 years after the game.
So how do they? So do they have enough people? How do they do that in modern times? Like
So
that's crazy.
because Witcher 3 itself is a long ass fucking game.
I mean, I guess it's just their reputation, right?
I
People
no,
just
I
like the
think the
games.
first DLC. No, the first DLC came out maybe a year and a half after, and then the second DLC came out about 2 years, like
Gotcha,
a year,
gotcha.
another year and a half. Like but they're all like games itself. Like they were all like a
Mhm.
full game itself. Like it took you about maybe 40 hours, like maybe 30 to 40 hours to beat the DLC.
So I don't know if the impression they gave you, the how long do you think this game is gonna?
So,
What type of experience are you looking forward to?
so what I've been reading about one of the testers, they said
Okay.
they've been playing the game over 128 hours and still didn't finish it.
So that means at least the content of the game is gonna be stuff that you could just go and do.
Yeah, there are gonna be a lot of side things. There'll probably be like a game you play, like Gwent. Fuck Gwent. I hate Gwent. But they probably have a game, something like that, like you interact with. The world is supposed to be pretty interactive, but it also have narrative as well. So they have a hand in creating a lot of side quests and things like that, especially with Witcher 3. Witcher 3 was
Hmm.
a lot of game, like a whole lot of game. I honestly would have platinum that game if I was good at Gwent. I hate Gwent. Fuck that game. I hate Gwent. But
Oh man.
other than that, like the game was fantastic. Witcher 3 had like a second boom because of the TV series, like the Netflix TV series. If it
Hmm.
wasn't for that, like
And the
that,
Switch.
huh?
That was the other thing too.
It came out
When
on
the
the
TV
Nintendo,
series
yeah,
it came out on the Switch around
yeah.
the same time.
But
So
like it
yeah.
got a resurgence on PS4 and Xbox One because of this TV series. Like everyone was started picking it up. One was like $15 for all the DLC and stuff, and then two it was because of the TV show.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
it
I
got
still
a
never
second
played it.
boom. Hmm.
I only played two, a little bit.
You got a lot of time.
I mean, wasn't everybody?
It's a great game. Like I would recommend you playing it. Get it on your PC. Like it's probably a very beautiful game on your
Yeah, I
PC.
own two on PC. That's why I played it, and that was before I had a PC capable of running it at full capacity. So
Yeah.
I can
So now
imagine
you
that.
have one that can run at full capacity.
Well, next time we see it on sale for $5, I'll
Yeah.
buy Witcher 3.
The stream, the Steam.
Yeah, because I mean, it probably was on sale maybe 2 weeks ago. I just didn't see it, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure I could pick it up dirt cheap.
Yeah, you probably can.
But like, what are you looking forward to doing in this game? Because I don't know what type of game it is. Are you planning to just make? I know you make a character, right?
Yeah.
So it's not the narrative is not from just purely some other dude's or other girl's eyes. It's your character. So
Yeah.
I know there's the law in the game, so I assume you can't just run around killing everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like they was talking about that too with the cars and stuff like that. You can't just like go around steal cars. They have cars made for you and things like that. Um, as much as I've been hyped in this game, I have not been watching any of the videos for the game because I
Hmm.
want to embrace it once it comes out. So I have not watched any of the gameplay trailers. I have not watched anything of other than like the commercials I've seen with Keanu Reeves and shit. Other than that, that's all I've seen. Other than that, like I'm just looking forward to experiencing the game and seeing where it goes and what kind of game it is because I just found it interesting. I found it intriguing, and after playing Witcher 3, I was like all for it. I was like, all right, you gonna give me a cyberpunk adventure, a cyberpunk like a future adventure game, like Witcher, but I get guns. I'm all for that.
Okay, gotcha.
That's how I saw it. It's pretty much like playing Dragon Age 2 and then fucking finding out Mass Effect 2 like plays like that, but it has guns. I'm like, okay, I'm all for that.
So is that framework like built in there where they're gonna have Witcher like elements? Where it's like, oh,
I
this counters this and that. Sometimes you might want to go to this place and like, I'm assuming
I'm
one of
assuming
the
that.
hallmarks of the
Yeah,
Witcher is that massive inventory of stuff. So I imagine you're gonna be able to collect all types of things and mix things together. I'm
yeah,
sure different world. You're not gonna be sitting there mixing potions, but you know there's an equivalent.
maybe,
It's a video game. You know what I'm saying?
maybe.
Maybe you make drugs. I don't know. You know how they say in this game they're supposed
Yeah,
to be doing all types of
yeah,
illicit stuff in there. So you in the back mixing up all types of future drugs to make your character buffed out so you can go punch a hole in the wall and like
Yeah.
kidnap some Russian uh some Russian captive because they were about to sell her on the black market, but you're gonna kidnap her because you're gonna sell her to somebody else because you're playing a bad guy in this game. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like something weird.
Yeah.
But also cyberpunk because yeah, that's cyberpunk as hell. Future drugs and slave trading. It's not a good future to cyberpunk future. They never are.
No, it's not. But I just hope it's a good game. I hope we get a good game out of it, and that's all I hope for. That's all I could hope for, right?
Yeah, I mean, they don't want people upset.
Exactly.
Not now.
Exactly. Non Corona.
Did you get to see about and I don't have that much experience with the actor, so they don't really mean that much to me. But it was interesting because I saw the words Metal Gear Solid movie,
Yeah.
and it says Star Wars Oscar Isaac attached to star and Metal Gear Solid movie.
Yes,
So
they did.
what's up with that?
They announced that. They just announced it. That he's signed on to play Snake.
Well, who's that?
He was Poe in the new trilogy.
And Poe is which character?
Poe's
He was the pilot.
the pilot. Yeah.
He was in Rogue One.
Ex Machina.
Wait, is he in Rogue One or no?
No,
Is he in? He's episode 7, right?
he's in
So,
episode 7, 8, 9.
7. Try to remind me of when he's with Ray, right?
Not in the beginning, but he's pretty much like most of his scenes are the dog fights and shit like that. He's the one in the X-wing and things like that.
Okay, he's the main person they're following in those scenes. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I remember who you're talking about now.
Yeah, he's a
So,
good.
let me-
Huh?
should I be excited?
I think he's a great actor. I think he will pull it off. I think I think he has had really good movies on his own that he was able to pull off and was always good in the stuff he'd done. So, and then he's also coming off of that new Dune movie that's coming out, and then he also did Ex Machina. If you've never seen it, I think he was Apocalypse.
No, I saw him in Ex Machina. Yes. Okay. Yeah,
was-
but you're not
Yeah, I'm not selling you.
swinging a miss with that one, man.
But he was good. He was gonna like the movies that I have seen him in. He has done really good in them. So I'm all for seeing him as Solid Snake. I think he could bring it to life. The kind of movie they're doing, I'm not sure.
It says helmed by Kong Skull Island director Jordan Voight Roberts.
Okay, I think
So,
that.
are you familiar with Kong
Um,
Skull Island?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Okay.
I hope it's good. I just hope it's good. Oh, he was Miggy in 2099 Spider-Man 2099 and Into the Spider-Verse.
Really?
He was the voice
Good.
of the in the end. If you watch the end credits, you see 2099 Spider-Man.
Are they gonna make a game with him sometime? Come
I
on,
hope
man.
so.
He's the only one that he keeps getting featured, but never has never had his own game.
I think they don't see. I think he's always going to be a feature right now until they actually really make him something.
They could do a Miles Morales with 2099. You
They
don't have
can.
to make
They can.
like how's that? You know, like the reason I would love for them to expand on the types of Spider-Man that get games is because at some point I want a superior Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, they got to bring in Doc Ock for. Well, they did bring in Doc Ock in the first game, so we got Doc
I'm
Ock
just saying.
already.
That's all I really want.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody has to do that.
I like to. That actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, that. I'm just thinking about how much everybody is in love with Miles Morales because of the good job that they did.
Yeah.
Right? Man, if they did Superior Spider-Man, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I mean, I'm glad to hear you optimistic about Metal Gear. I
He's a good
have
actor.
no opinion on either one of these things
Yeah.
because I did not see Kong Skull Island,
That was good.
or am I familiar with the guy who's directing it? And Oscar Isaacs, I've only seen, to my knowledge, one movie that he's been in. So there you go.
Yeah, the X-Men movie, didn't you?
Well, no, two. All right. Well, yeah.
He
He's
wasn't
50% in my book.
so
That's not good.
he wasn't bad as Apocalypse. The character itself for the movie was bad. As him
No, he looked
playing the
great.
character, he was not bad.
Yeah, he wasn't bad at the movie.
So he was
Just,
good in the movie. It's just it was a shitty movie.
I wouldn't say he was good. I'd say he was okay as Apocalypse.
Yeah.
He didn't make me go, damn, that's a good Apocalypse.
Yeah.
He just looked really good because they got the prosthetics right.
Yeah.
It's like Olivia Munn when you go back to that movie.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything.
She
But
just looked
damn,
good.
did she look great as Psylocke?
Yeah,
Because
she did.
guess what? They cared to give her a comic accurate suit.
Yes.
So
About time. I want my yellow fucking X-Men suits now.
yeah, people can handle it. It's all right.
I've been wanting that since the beginning. I wanted the crazy yellow suits.
Yeah. I was sad when they didn't put them in a find someone. You know what suit I actually thought was gonna be the first like movie variation was the offshoots from the 90s comic. Remember when they split the teams up?
Yeah.
So it was blue and yellow, I think it was.
Yeah.
And Wolverine had that suit with no mask on with the yellow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to see.
I thought it was going to be that stuff for the movies. I thought they were going to be like, all right, so we can't give you the original Wolverine because that just doesn't make sense to anybody. You look like you belong by yourself.
Yeah.
But these suits look like a team suit.
Yeah.
I mean, even Gambit had a suit under his coat. Like,
Yeah.
damn. So, anyway,
Yeah,
that would be
I like
cool.
that.
That would be cool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you think?
huh?
Do you think because I see that they're going into the Phoenix, because I saw they said that the next thing is going to involve the Avengers in the Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think at one point somebody is going to sit down? And I don't mean like later on, because if you give it time, they'll probably do all the comic book stories.
Yeah.
But how likely do you think that since now they're starting to do X-Men stuff, right?
Yeah.
How likely is it that you think they're going to pull the adamantium out of Wolverine's scene at some point?
I highly doubt it anytime soon.
I want that so badly.
I
I know it's not. I know it's not gonna be a high priority, right?
Yeah.
It's old. It's an old storyline. I know it's iconic, but it's violent as hell. You have to pull a lot of things together to do that. But I mean, yeah, they have Magneto, right?
I just think they need to build X-Men first. And then
No.
they
I'm
could-
just saying. That's not. I know. I understand.
'Cause
But I'm
right
just
now
talking about.
there's no X-Men. Right.
I'm talking about in the pipeline of storylines to come down the line, but like obviously it's gonna take time. Movies take what 4 years? 2 to 4 years, but still it takes time, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'm just asking. You think that's one of those things that they're gonna do?
Yeah. Like it could happen. Like especially if like say for instance they build into the X-Men in the first X-Men movie, it is Magneto, and that could be a scene that could like even be in the beginning of the movie when he like first arrives and takes out the X-Men, and to make matters in his own hand, he rips the adamantium skull out of the fucking Wolverine. That'd be interesting.
Be done.
I'll take it. I want to see
I would,
it.
but I would want it to be done with as much like. I want it to be a big fucking deal.
But it has to be PG-13. That's something that they're not gonna move off of.
Hey, there was no blood when it happened. It was all black and these silver strands coming out of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what is that? That's adamantium. That must hurt like hell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could do it where
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a mess. It would just look incredibly uncomfortable. But the one thing that I think about that and I would like is like I would want them to take the time to make that shit mean something.
Yeah.
Because I remember when it happened, like, damn, there was a build up to that shit. Dude.
Yeah.
When it happened, it was like, wow.
It has to be like a scene where like pretty much they're overwhelmed and overpowered and shit like that, and he just fucking goes.
But I forgot what the reason he did it was. What did they did something to Magneto? I forgot what they did to him.
Yeah, I forgot.
They
What he
pissed
did.
him off.
Yeah. Wolverine had it coming.
And I know that was what led to Onslaught.
Yeah,
Because after he did that, Professor X was like, "All right, man, you don't went too far."
yeah,
It's like you fucked up my guy.
yeah. And then he became a beast.
Yes. Well, no, before that, he did become the Beast before that. You know, do you think we'll ever get Cyber in a movie?
Who?
Cyber from Wolverine.
I don't.
The big dude with the
He's
adamantium
another
arms.
character. I doubt that people that you'll put into it.
I wish somebody found a way to make him like just not marketable, but like a way to make him a major villain.
That could be something like if they had a focus like what DC has in their animation movies, that would be a perfect animated movie.
That's true. You're right. Anyway, so off of the movie stuff.
To another movie stuff.
What you got, Mike?
Oh, go ahead. Oh, you wanted something before the?
Well, we talking about Metal Gear, and then we went to
Yeah.
X-Men movies and stuff. So
yeah.
We got another movie thing coming up?
No, we have a verdict of a movie, but if you want to get to that yet.
Oh boy, no. Well, unless you have anything. I would have to point this out. It officially happened. It's real. She's here. She's a real girl, or she's a real digital girl.
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich is officially out in the Monster Hunter Iceborne expansion. So you can play as everyone's favorite character. Alice, I guess. What the hell is she?
She's Alice and everything. She's just Alice.
It's funny though. I will point this out. It's kind of cool. On GameSpot they have a little article about it, but they are showing just the crossovers that Monster Hunter has had.
Yeah.
One of the coolest ones was Solid Snake.
Okay.
Well, Big Boss.
Okay.
And Portable Ops. There was a special mission when you got to fight Tigrex and Rathalos.
Cool.
So it's been done. It's been done good. And it doesn't really change anything. It's just a skin to put on your characters, so it's not gonna hurt anybody. I've seen somebody with it already. I didn't do the quest, but I saw it. Okay. It made me laugh. It immediately.
She's taking over Capcom little by little.
She's everywhere.
Yep.
Damn
it. When I saw that shit, I thought of you and I laughed my ass off when I saw that happening.
Please expect a video coming soon. The Mila Jovovich costume.
Yes, Mila Jovovich versus Capcom.
Yep,
she's taking it over.
I mean, at this point, why not?
Yep, she's gonna be She's gonna be Alice in Dino Crisis. She's gonna be Alice in Street Fighter. She's gonna be Alice in Mega Man. She's gonna kill Roll in Mega Man, and she's gonna be Alice.
Damn. I mean, what? Look. But in the movie, she beats up all the people that could have been the heroes. She beats up Chun-Li.
Yep.
She beats up.
She's the new Chun-Li.
Sea Viper.
And then she's gonna just start taking their powers, just like Mega Man. She's gonna take Mega Man's gun, and gonna start draining people's powers.
I look forward to her in the next Mega Man game. Yeah.
There you go. Mila Jovovich is gonna be like the Dr. Wily.
She's like I said, she's basically the new mascot for Red Cyclone.
Yep.
She just keeps popping up.
Oh man, you went through seven movies.
I mean, yeah, and we still potentially have one more.
Yes, one more. Alice in Monster Hunter. So hopefully that comes out soon.
Man, now what the hell do we watch? This damn garbage fire.
So this week's theatrical video game movie is Dead Trigger, based on the popular mobile phone zombie game.
Man, also the movie's name Zombie Shooter in the game. I mean, in the movie, excuse me. It's Dead Trigger, right? But then when the title screen comes up, it's called Zombie Shooter. What?
Yeah,
that's so dumb.
Confused. This movie is
not a fan.
All right. So this is how I'm gonna All right. This is how I'm gonna review it because this is to be fair. The way we review things is because it is a theatrical movie. This came out in theaters. If this was a movie that I had to watch in theaters and pay $16 to see this in theaters, this would be last place on this list.
I agree.
100%. Like honestly, if I would have accepted this if it was a straight to sci-fi or straight to USA or whatever
Yes.
fucking channel you want to put it on. I
Yes.
would accept it more that way because this is the kind of movie that I expect from that, or like a streaming service exclusive or something, like to be exclusive or something like that.
The picture I want to use for the cast, I can't use because you can't tell who the man in the picture is, and thus you won't know the association. So what I had did while watching Dead Trigger
Yeah,
was during one of the fight scenes, I slowed it down, and I realized that Dolph Lundgren is clearly visible as not being there,
yeah,
and you can see the stunt man, you can see his face flush. Yeah, you can just tell. So I had took a screenshot of that, and I was like, I sent it to you, Merc, and I'm like, you can tell that's not that. Who's this man? Who's this? So I would love to use that picture,
yeah.
but nobody knows who that is because nobody watched this fucking movie, man. Nobody watched this
Yeah,
movie.
this was a tough one to watch. Like I'm fine with the cheesiness. I'm fine with cheesy, but to sell me on as a theatrical movie, I was like, oh, go fuck yourself with this. But it had some laughs. I guess I got some laughs out of it because how badly it's done. Like this is probably the worst I've seen zombies since like Dawn of the Dead in 1970, the original Dawn of the Dead, because the motherfuckers were purple. That's like probably the worst like zombie makeup I've ever seen. This is honestly House of the Dead's like I will give House of the Dead credit. Their zombies look better than this.
Yeah. But you know
Not
what? House of
much.
the Dead has charm.
Yeah,
House of the Dead has charm. This
Yeah.
movie has no charm because it takes itself deadly serious.
yeah. Even if I thought it wasn't, it still kind of took itself a little too serious, and
And it's trying to give you a message with the whole thing about, oh yeah, it was still actually really a game.
yeah,
And the whole zombie invasion, it does the whole trope wrong though.
yeah,
So you know how the trope is, they show you something that they're gonna call back to later, which was the VR headset, right?
yeah,
VR headset in the beginning, they show the main technically the main character put it on, and how he has his whole spiel about his world and whatnot.
yeah,
They show you up close and center the headset.
yeah.
At no spoilers, this movie sucks. At the end of the movie, you see the main character pull off the headset because the entire movie was actually a game, right?
I wanted to fight.
But then they ruined the trope by also making it still ahead of an actual zombie invasion.
Yeah,
So what was the point?
yeah.
You try to make a point out of them trying to use children as soldiers. You saw like they was like
Yeah.
trying to say, okay, you guys play this game so much,
Yeah,
you guys are killers.
Yeah.
We need you to. That was like the main focus was using teens or early 20s people who have played this game so much and they're the best at it, and the world is falling apart because of the zombie apocalypse. But you guys know how to kill zombies because in virtual reality, all you've been doing has been killing zombies in this game, right?
yeah,
So they have this whole thing of that's a thing. Oh, you know, play on the military recruiting kids with games like Arma in the real world. It's a real thing,
yeah,
right? So but when you try to deliver a message, you can't then go ahead and go back into your bullshit.
yeah,
The movie was supposed to end with him pulling off the headset, going to eat with his family. That's it. Instead, no. 2 days later, the zombie outbreak really happened. And I'm like, shut the fuck. This movie took itself way too serious.
yeah.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I think as much as I tried to enjoy it, to being cheesy and whatnot, and that was the last straw of the story. And I'm like, I paid attention to all this, and it's supposed to be a fucking dream, and then going back into it, like,
Back into.
oh my god, this is like worse than the Soprano fucking ending kind of shit. It's like bullshit. I didn't like the acting was really bad. The fight scenes were really bad. They were slow as shit. Like that was the slowest martial arts I've ever seen in my life is in this movie. And I've seen Walker Texas Ranger.
Oh, he moves with purpose, but no speed at all.
This had just no speed at all. There was no purpose, but there was no speed at all either.
And you know what made it worse too was clearly there were scenes where characters died for no reason,
Yeah,
other than the fact that their partners were not paying attention.
they were just watching him die.
Yeah. So if you just, it's like they were treating it like it was Rona. Because
Yeah,
if you standing next to, oh no, I'm not going over there. I'm not saving you.
yeah,
Nah, that's essentially what they treated everybody like. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, the part when when the girl she broke her leg because a super zombie threw her into a wall,
yeah.
and Dolph Lundgren hands her the grenade launcher and goes, "Make it count." Meanwhile, he was standing there for like 10 minutes in this dramatic scene, and the alpha monster didn't kill either one of them. What?
Oh man,
How long you gonna choke that dude, that Asian dude, against the wall before you gonna stop choking him?
Yeah.
What?
Oh man.
And kill the other two? What?
Yeah.
It was just he could have ran past that guy while he was choking out the other guy, saved that girl, and they just could have kept it moving.
Yeah. This one. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Like
The black dude, the
Yeah.
lieutenant or whatever, his basically his second in command for majority of the beginning of this movie. He dies in such a sad, just lazy way. He saves the main character
with
by
like,
shooting.
body splashing the fucking zombie into the other
Mhm.
ones and barely
Mhm.
fucking hit them.
Yo, okay, that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the movie when he threw that, when he picked that chick up, and then they cut to the dummy. All right,
Yeah.
that was, yeah. You just reminded me. Okay, this movie has something. See, I want to give it credit for the so bad is good, but it takes itself too serious.
Nah,
so
it's
I
bad.
can't give you credit.
It's bad. It is bad.
And the hero looks like he looks like Drake and Josh. He looked the main
Yeah.
guy from Drake and Josh. I'm like, I can't take you seriously in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
No. How dare you?
I think I had to put this lower on my list.
Where I put this above that bad movie with not Kevin Bacon, with Christian Slater,
Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark. This is right there with Alone in the Dark.
All right, Dead Trigger.
I'll put it above Alone in the Dark.
Above.
Above Alone in the Dark.
Okay.
Wait, where's House of the Dead? Is House of the Dead above or below that?
Above. House of Your Dead is your number 25.
And where's Alone in the Dark?
32.
Oh no, it's number 31. My new number 31. Dead Trigger.
Okay.
This movie is not good. It's funny though to see. We've been reviewing all these movies, right?
Yeah.
But IMDb has ratings.
Yeah.
This movie has a 3.6, which is not good.
No.
But it's funny to see that some of the movies we've been watching now we like to have worse ratings than this. It's just interesting.
Yeah. Like Postal probably has a little.
But also, this movie has way less actual ratings. It's only in the like hundreds, not the thousands. It was like, oh, nobody saw this movie.
Yeah.
So,
Shit, no one paid to see this movie either. It made like
$100,000
and
why would you?
yeah.
The mobile game probably made infinitely more money.
This,
But then again, the success of the mobile game is what made this movie even possible. So yeah,
This makes 35. This goes like right above Alone in the Dark because I equally hate both those movies equally.
okay.
All right. So our standings as of now of our top 10 will be Mortal Kombat. Mine will be Mortal Kombat, Super Mario, Dead or Alive, Double Dragon, Street Fighter, Prince of Persia, Need for Speed, Rampage, Postal, and Resident Evil Retribution. For yours, it is Mortal Kombat, Dead or Alive, Super Mario, Double Dragon, Street Fighter, Prince of Persia, Need for Speed, Postal, Rampage, and Tomb Raider.
Okay.
That was not the reboot one. That's the Angelina Jolie
Yes.
part one.
Yeah.
Next week, we are going in the world of Pokemon with Detective Pikachu.
Gotcha.
It is on HBO Max or HBO Now or everything, whatever HBO it is. It is on there now, so you guys should watch that if you do have HBO Max. If not, let me know and I'll let you use mine and you can watch it.
Okay.
And then after that is Sonic the Hedgehog, which I'm actually
Sonic
been
the
looking
Hedgehog.
forward to this one.
Nice.
Yeah, so Take the Picture, Sonic the Hedgehog. I think we're gonna have a little shakeup on the top 10 with these two movies. So let's see how we
I
like
hope.
them.
Oh, I hope so though. I hope
I
so.
have hopes for Sonic. I think you're gonna like Sonic a lot.
Gotcha.
Is it gonna be Mortal Kombat? I don't know, but I think it's gonna hit your top 10.
Okay. All right.
Detective Pikachu, for what it did for Pokemon and how they looked and how they presented themselves, I think it's making top 10 as well.
Gotcha.
So we got two like really good movies looking forward to with this theatrical video game movie verdict that we've been doing all 2020.
2020 has been not a great year.
Not a
And
great
these have
year.
been not great movies.
Yeah. We're still going to discuss what we're going to do after this and what verdicts you're going to be. Let us know if you have any ideas or anything you want us to review, or any group of movies you want us to review. I have few comments actually, talking about the Batman movies. I also have one for we did DC, and I've told them we did DC movies. So like, just the superhero in general, like comic book movies. But I was like, comic book movies is a far gender, because there's a lot of things that are comic book movies that are you don't know they actually are comic book movies. Like Road of Petition is a comic book movie. Ghost
What
World
is that?
is a comic book movie, with Tom Hanks.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah, like those are comic book movies. So if you're gonna go like really into comic books, there's a lot of comic book movies that you really don't know they're actually comics. But then it goes into the big hitters like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first movie, things like that. So we'll really talk about it.
Well,
and
we know
see.
we have already first. We're gonna do superheroes first.
Yes, we're gonna do superheroes. So that's gonna be a vast amount of movies.
But I don't think I just want to go in order. I
Yeah.
kind of want to like do like the lowest rated superhero movies first,
Okay.
because I don't want to just do all the good ones. We've already basically done verdicts for the good ones.
Yeah.
We did the Marvel movies already, so up to a
Alright.
certain point. So like I don't want to repeat that.
Yeah.
But I do want to. Ultimately, I want to find stuff like Fantastic Four, 1995. I think it's 95.
That's a rad one.
I want to. It's on YouTube
Yeah.
in some form. It's
Yeah.
on YouTube, but like stuff like that, like
Nick Fury.
I want to see the bad Captain America.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but it's actually a real movie. Like I want to see those. Like,
So
that's what
we're
I'm talking
going to do the superhero movies before the MCU.
about. Okay. Yeah, stuff like. I mean, but then that mean if you said that, that means we're gonna have to watch all 4 Batman movies.
Okay.
Oh, you remember the other 2? You remember Batman Forever?
I
and
don't mind
Batman
Batman
and Robin.
Forever. I don't mind
Yeah, I like
Batman
Batman
Forever.
But like,
But
Well,
I will
forget
be
about Batman
definitely
and Robin.
drinking. I'll be definitely drinking watching Batman and Robin. So yeah, that'll probably be the idea of doing. We'll do everything before Iron Man.
okay, all right.
The vast movies before Iron Man.
And we can't, because there's a bunch of foreign movies that are like. There's one in particular I want you to see,
Yeah.
but we can't do a verdict if we includes all of them. Like now, maybe down the line we can start
Yeah.
incorporating them. But like I want to have a focus on just the American stuff, because there's like this Indian movie.
Yeah.
That took from Iron Man in a specific way, and boy, oh boy, there's a whole Bollywood cinematic superhero universe. It's a real thing.
I've seen the Superman one. It's pretty fucking.
So there's a lot. The most recent one I saw was the Flash. There's a Flash.
I've seen the Superman one, and he saves like 3 different chicks and gets kisses by them.
Wow.
And he has this fucking big ass bushy mustache. That's all I remember.
Man, the best.
Oh man. So yeah, we'll probably do everything before Iron Man. So everything before the MCU, MCU and DCU. So that's around a little bit the same time limit. So that includes the Fox X-Men. That includes Spider-Man, the Raimi Spider-Mans. It includes Superman. It includes Batman. It includes
Who's both Batmans, right? No. One, or Did the first new Batman come out before Iron Man or after?
Batman
Dark
Begins
Knight.
did come out before Iron Man, so
So that
we
does
gotta
count.
set the date. I'll say like maybe everything before 2000.
All right, we'll start from the. Okay, well, that's probably good. That's probably good.
Yeah, because there's like the thing, because then you're gonna get into Batman Begins, which I actually don't mind watching again, because I
Hmm.
don't think we ever did a full verdict of those. I think we talked
No,
about them, but never did a full verdict.
I have to watch the last one. I've only
Yeah,
seen the first
I
two, and in
think.
the first one, I've not seen the
Yeah.
entire thing in one sitting. So,
Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna be the idea. We're gonna like take out the kinks and get the list going and see where we go from
hmm.
there. But right now, our focus will be Detective Pikachu for next week's podcast.
Yes, sir.
So I guess
So,
that's it.
yeah, we can wrap this one up.
You're good.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. Make sure you check us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc.
Yep.
That's YouTube. That's SoundCloud. That's also Spotify, where you can hear not only this podcast but all of our podcasts,
Yes.
including the Wrestling Babble, the Shell Shock podcast, the
Yes.
Not a Trekkie, the Game and Rage podcast, and the Morphin Cast.
Yes.
So check us out there.
Yep.
Also, make sure you catch us at Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and WordPress, and that's all Red Cyclone.
Yep. Yep.
Do it. Where you at, Mert?
Follow me on social medias of Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitch TV, all Mark with the Mic. Follow the Facebook page, the Wrestling Link, and the Facebook and the Wrestling Battle pages. We are very active on there. Follow us on Spotify on the Wrestling Link. We could get all our history of podcasts. That's all on SoundCloud. It's all on there as well. So you could listen to it. Try to download them. It gives us automatic downloads. They see it has a lot of transactions going. So download it, listen, delete it. You could. That's great. Yeah, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Because you got them sandwiches.
Have
That's what
these
happened.
zombies chase the Jinkies because they look like the most like.
Oh my goodness. You just made me flashback to how many times they reused the entire same zombie chase scene in the movie.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness.
Those are the worst zombies I've ever seen in my life.
Terrible.
And I've
Terrible.
seen a lot of shitty zombie movies.
House of the Dead.
Yeah.
House of the Dead. Terrible.
Yeah.
But it's just better than this movie.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
How you mess up this bad? Oh, anyway.
Anyway, peace out, laters, and just have those zombies chase Jinkies with the sandwich. They won't catch
They'll
him.
never get anything done. Terrible.
They won't catch him.
Terrible zombies. The
They'll
worst.
nibble on his ear. He'll like it.
And he'll just instantly, I'm a zombie.
Yeah. The